There is a saying in Africa that character is like pregnancy. You cannot hide it because time will tell. There are two types of character. One is a strong character. People with strong characters handle criticism very well. They have good PR, like they have this emotional intelligence and they know how to deal with people. Those are the people with good characters. And then there are these people who have weak character. They are very egocentric in a way that they get offended so easily and they get angry at any slightest provocation. You can only tell between the two based on the way the person reacts under a given situation or circumstances. In life, you can never do away with challenges. At one point, you will find people who will break your trust, you will be offended, people will pick on you and do funny things to you that can really put you or bring the worst out of you. But how you relate to that, how you deal with it, is a choice that you have to make. Hi, this is Stella with Family, Relationship Dynamics, and Life Lesson. Now today, I want to talk about the second step out of the 5 steps that I mentioned in the first video. We are still talking about transformation as a people of South Sudan in order to improve our nation. Now, we are going through a lot. As a young nation, we still have a lot to learn. As a people who have come out from civil war, we have a lot to deal with. We have healing to deal with. We have forgiveness to deal with. And we have so many things that we have to assess ourselves and change in order to improve. Last time I spoke about the mindset. For us to improve, we need to change our mindset and start thinking positively, have empathy for others, and work in cooperation in order to build our nation. So today, I want to talk about building character. Our characters can only be built through situations. Now, the current situation that we are facing is actually good, and I'm not being sarcastic in a way. I'm saying that more than wealth or status, we need to improve our character and become mature. The question is how? Character is built through honesty, integrity, and resilience. By focusing on these values, we can create a society that respects and uplifts others. So we have to know when to be humble. We have to know when to express ourselves without necessarily shouting or fighting or insulting. Just say what it is that you think about or you're thinking about or your suggestion without putting another person down. You don't have to insult anybody. You don't have to yell. You don't have to quarrel and make noise on social media, in the community. You don't need to do that. You can communicate easily without shouting and people can get it. So the second step that I mentioned today has been character building. We need to look inward and try to improve ourselves in a way that we become people who are honest, people who are respectful, people with dignity, and people who are resilient. One thing about South Sudan is that hard life has made us resilient. If we are to add dignity to it and blend it with honesty, we shall make it. At the end of the day, it is up to us how we want to handle situations, circumstances. It is us together in agreement that can change this by working together and building our character to be the best people that we are and to improve our nation and move in the direction that our ancestors, our forefathers had dreamt for us. If you find my content of value, please like, subscribe. If you are watching me on YouTube, please follow me on Facebook. Turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss the remaining 3 steps of how we can transform our nation into greatness. My name is Stella Luka. I'm passionate about family, relationship dynamics, and life lessons. Until then,